Something slow and melancholy and familiar. I don't fear this feeling anymore. When the world is furled and quivering like an unborn creature just inside the limits of my mind, and I feel as old as millennia for all the times I've sat, still as possible, hardly breathing, wishing not to disturb the unformed thought. Something likes to make no impression, even on the air. Night wind beyond my window, in a square of light within which all things might be allowed, myself included. The wind is eloquent in exchange for my silence, and I wonder, what sort of person spends every night writing pages, away from partner and friends, just in case something valuable pops out? What sort of person cultivates a life 50 notebooks high and just a few good lines wide, and then tries to measure their progress with metaphors? People are always surprised to find that I perform poetry. You can't judge anything by its cover-up. Rather judge a book by its spine and people by their guts. It's our words that rule us in and rule us out. Our words rule us. On stage, how can you tell who is in service to them and who is in exile? Performance is mistaken for elevation over and above the text, when in fact it's the very edge of the page we tread, and pretend that falling would be no big deal. But the come down after is dismal. You left your balance in the ears of other people. You put yourself so far out there, your stomach doesn't come back for days. I wish I could say I know the way to manage that feeling, but all I've got is binge-watching Gilmore Girls in flamboyant unshoweredness for many hours at a time, and being allowed to be completely quiet. Let things blur in front of my eyes, as focusing can be such an aggressive stance, and allow the distant growling of the world to resolve into something like a cat's purr, something slow, melancholy, familiar. And after all this, there is something I know. There's the truth you want to tell, and the truth that wants to be told. Can you tell the difference?